What's going on, guys? Welcome to the brand new series. I'm going to be calling it the Corrupted Playthrough. So, with this, as you can see, I just started a brand new account. It's going to be free to play. I'm going to be playing alongside my main account. So that's why I'm in BlueStacks, so that way I can do both. Uh, um, Reason I'm calling it the Corrupted Playthrough, it's going to be a challenge account that I'll eventually give away. So if you're interested in that, subscribe and follow along the series with me, and I'll eventually give this account, and you'll get a chance to win it. So I thought it would be a fun way to do it. So I've seen a series of the Galleon pack, which I thought was really, really cool, fun idea, super difficult challenge. So I'm going to do the Corrupted, which is why we're going to be the Corrupted playthrough. So right off the bat, I picked Kale as my starter, which is going to be very, very helpful, especially since he's the best starter in my opinion, and most people's opinions, obviously, because of the poisons. But if we are limiting ourselves to this faction, I'm trying to give myself the best opportunity to do well in it. So I did pick Kale, and that will definitely it's still gonna be very very challenging and difficult. But obviously we got Sniper because that's our very first mystery shard there. Knight's Revenant. There is a Hell Hades promo link that gives you Rector Drath. So this is going to be fantastic. It's huge for our account. It's an epic, obviously. Um, she's solid for a long, long time. She has a decreased attack, which is going to be huge. She has a perfect veil and continuous heal, which a little while ago the veil got buffed. So with that veil, I want to show you. Let's see if it says it in here. Yeah, so people who are so veils reduce the damage by 7.5% and a perfect veil reduces incoming damage by 15%. So that's huge right there. So I'm very excited about that. So we have a chance for perfect veils, right? Revives a single ally with 60% HP and fills their turn meter. So she has a revive and she fills turn meter with a veil. And then whenever an ally is under those buffs gets a turn, heals them by 10% and their max HP. So whenever an ally under a veil gets a turn, they get healed as well by 10% of their max HP. So we're not going to worry about multiple rector drafts. So there's that, and then her aura increases Doom Tower battles by 50, or their resistance by 55. So that's pretty big. So I'm excited about that. Let's see, anything else here? No. And then Undead Horde. Now I used a promo link from Hell Hades, and then if you also go on to that site, you can type in midgame 2023 Seducer, and we get this guy Raher, which is pretty great because it's a rare. He's a void, so I'm pretty stoked. We already have a void here, which none of these are super overpowered. Rector Drath obviously is the biggest one that we have on this account. But Seducer attacks one enemy, has a chance of placing asleep. A little bit of crowd control there. Decrease attack again, which we have also with Rector Drath. Places a 30% increased defense and block buffs on all allies for 2 turns. So that's pretty great there. And then if we do end up getting a Temptress, which would be kind of cool. I've never actually had a duo like team, but they do an ally protect and block damage. So that's pretty awesome there. And as far as books go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. That's not bad for a rare, obviously. So nothing super over the top crazy, but we are only allowed to play with Demon Spawn, Undead Hordes, Dark Elves, and Knights Revenant. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I wanted to try and do a kind of a different kind of playthrough here. So with that, I am going to do this Call of the Arbiter stuff off camera so that way I can get the rewards and stuff there. But big thing right now is I'm going to be looking at pushing forward with my champs here. I'm going to look at leveling up these guys and just kind of being able to push through campaign and arena and all that kind of stuff there. With this, I am only going to use, like I said, I'm only using the corrupted faction. So with that, any dungeons, level progression, I will be using, if it's the first time I'm trying to beat it, I'm going to be only using the corrupted faction. Now, food and everything, when I'm leveling up food, anybody is game. I just can't use outside faction people to help me progress through the game. They only are going to be able to be used as like food to be level up these main people here. So that's what I'm going to be doing with that. So the first, obviously, like dungeons and whatnot, I'm going to be using just a corrupted. However, if I'm using, I can only use a different faction group champion if I'm leveling up that person and being efficient with energy and stuff as like food and everything. I just can't use that to move on to a new level in the dungeons or anywhere in the game at that point. So it's kind of crazy because that super limits us to what we're gonna be using. I usually use her as food, but right now we only have 4 champions that we can use, and I need 5 for clan boss, so she's in as of right now. So I may actually want to level this dude up to start using as food. But like I said, we're only we can only use these people to move on in levels. So when I come back and I'm actually farming, then I can put the other the Crusader in and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I meant by that. So we can all kind of keep on track with that. So I don't know if you guys have ever done a challenge like this. If you have, let me know what challenge you guys have done. I'd be interested to see kind of what else is out there. I've heard people doing void only and all that. I think that's just, I mean, that's really cool if you're able to do it. I don't know how you would do it and be free to play at the very beginning because I just found that one code for the seducer. So I guess there's one void there. But until I get void shards, I wouldn't be able to pull any, pretty much any other champion there. We are on. We'll go back to the homepage here. So we are level 5. So we've opened up the champion pass, like the passes here. So, thank you, Arbiter, for all your help there. Cool. All right, so we'll collect those. Like I said, we're doing the free to play series here. So we're not going to be buying any of this other stuff. All the things we do is going to be free to play. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. It's definitely different. There's so many champions in here. It kind of gets overwhelming, and the fact that now we've pretty much eliminated quite a few of them is going to be kind of crazy. So we're gonna start breaking into like clan boss and arena faction wars. When it comes to certain epics and all legendaries, what I'm going to do, because eventually I am going to give this account away, legendaries I will not feed, I will not use as food. And that goes for like really awesome epics, I guess, as well. All of those are going to go straight into the vaults here, and they're going to stay there. The only time that they may start coming back out is when we get to the higher stages in here, and that's to clear out some of these missions, because eventually when we get up into like this realm here or even this realm and higher, they're going to start calling for us to complete certain factions. So in as far as faction wars go, so with that, we'll talk about that one when that gets closer. That's way, way, way down the road. We may not get there for a year. Who knows? So what I'm gonna do is kind of keep plucking away here on campaign, so that way we can hopefully keep moving forward here. We definitely died there, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing forward here, and with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.